Malden was never meant to matter. A small island in the Mediterranean, a modest economy, a quiet NATO partner most of the world had already forgotten. But beneath its soil, Malden was worth everything. In 2035, Vrana Corporation began conducting what it publicly described as telecommunications and infrastructure surveys across the region. Undersea cables, signal towers, civilian development. At least, that was the cover. In reality, Vrana's geological division was performing deep core mineral scans. What they discovered changed the company forever. Rare earth elements in concentrations far above global averages. Lithium and cobalt deposits critical for modern batteries and military hardware. Offshore natural gas fields. Enough strategic resources to supply European defense manufacturing for decades. Malden wasn't poor. It was priceless. Vrana kept the findings classified. The plan was simple. Buy the island quietly, secure extraction rights, move in without anyone noticing. No war. No headlines, just contracts. But someone leaked the data. The Altis Armed Forces moved first. Within 72 hours, the Malden Defense Force collapsed. Airfields seized, ports blockaded, government dissolved. Vrana expected NATO intervention. It never came. The alliance was stretched thin. Other wars, other fronts. Malden simply wasn't worth it. Then came the ban. Vrana assets seized, research confiscated, personnel expelled. The scandal went public. Investors panicked. Stock prices crashed. Factories closed. Thousands lost their jobs. Under diplomatic pressure, Vrana's chief executive resigned. The corporation wasn't just losing money, it was bleeding out. The replacement saw things differently, not as a businessman, but as a strategist. Malden wasn't lost, it was stolen, and stolen assets could be reclaimed. So Vrana turned to something quieter. Ion Services. On paper, Ion was simply a registered private military company, its own legal entity, its own board, its own contracts, its own liability. Vrana was merely the parent corporation, a majority shareholder. Perfectly normal in the defense industry, which meant Vrana could always say, Ion acts independently. We do not control their operational decisions. A careful sentence. Technically true, comfortably deniable, even if everyone knew whose checks they cashed. No invasion, no declarations, no flags. Just another contract, another stabilization effort. And somewhere in the Mediterranean, an island waiting to be reclaimed.